Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. I'm gonna go right in here and add some stuff. I just want to make sure that I can really just keep going with this base without really any weird trouble. Should have the inserters and the chests and everything that we need. That's fine. So let's take a look at our sushi mess again. I've already found some issues with this, and I'm not sure that I want to keep going with this. I think we'll do the initial setup like this, and then next time we do when we rebuild Gleba eventually. At that point, I think we do something different. I think this has a lot of throughput limitations that I'm just unable to solve right now. We have 3k nutrients, at least. So the nutrient belt is semi-stacked, which is really good. However, the struggle that I have right now is the pentapods. So we need to build something with pentapods, and this is very similar to Coverex, right? Because we need more pentapod eggs to keep this alive, right? That's the whole idea of this setup, right? So with that in mind, I think let's do this. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. You know what? I don't really care about this. I'll just do that. No one cares. So, let's pretend for a moment that we are unloading the pentapod eggs here. Okay? And that we're then loading them back into the system here. That's a pretty fair assumption, right? And this will only take pentapod eggs. We don't want anything else on this belt, right? So then we need a ton of nutrients. And I'm thinking we probably increase this to 5k at this point. We can just keep going here with nutrients. We're just gonna fill up this belt. Right now it says that this has 2.7k nutrients. I'm pretty sure that we'll have enough spoilage and that I can just... I want to clean up this belt a little bit so that we have more room for nutrients. I'm just gonna steal the nutrients here. Or the spoilage, sorry. From this particular belt. So hopefully, I think we'll have enough spoilage anyway, but we're gonna see. Anywho, so. We were talking about this. So we need nutrients to come in here. And then we need spoilage to leave here. We're just doing this, basically. There we go. Like, this is all we're doing. It's water and nutrients. And this process will be able to go forever, pretty much. As long as we have nutrients, this is gonna be fine. We'll guard this with a lot of turrets. Okay. So how many of these do we want, potentially? I have no idea. But I'm going to say that this is probably enough. This is probably enough. Yeah, I hope that this is enough. Then, I don't know how far. We can maybe do this. We'll just make sure that if something happens here randomly, you know, we're ready for it. We do have the water. Cool. Now we need more Pentapod eggs, because I wasted the ones that we had before. So we're gonna go hunting for some raft, or whatever bullshit. The thing. Hopefully this is the last time that I ever have to do this. Yes, yes. Cool. So I have 12 Pentapod eggs now. Okay. Very, very nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them in here. And then at the end here, I'm pretty sure that it's a burnable fuel. I'm just gonna do this. Like, if we have eggs that are not in this process actively, we're just gonna burn them. Okay? That's it. And actually, I would like you to go back to Novice, and I need more efficiency modules. Man. That's fine. So unfortunately, I don't know if that's by chance. It's probably by chance that the nutrients are kind of getting spoiled over here. Oh, that's fine. Not sure we have enough nutrients to keep this going. This might be too much. How much nutrients are we able to put on the belt? 3.5k. I think you're just not able to empty this. I think that's the problem. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much a full belt of nutrients now. Minus the spoilage, obviously, but there shouldn't be that much spoilage that comes through here. No, okay, this looks fine. We're able to produce so much nutrients. And I think the biggest issue we have is most likely Bioflux. And we can reduce the amount of nutrients we use with this as well. Unfortunately, this here is our hard cap on what we can do in terms of Bioflux. I'm not even memeing, but this here is our cap. Not exactly sure how much we can plant here. But maybe this. So we'll get some fruit out. Like that. This is very unnecessary, but we'll get some seeds in here as well. Just on the side here. And then we can do this. Put that there maybe. I mean, this is gonna be able to plant a bunch of these, right? So it's gonna also increase our spoilage, but it should make sure that we have at least a little bit more bioflux. And this is mega fine. Like, this is just really, really fine. And producing a ton of eggs, actually. So, we can do this. And then we can do biochamber. Yeah. Okay, so we can do this. Biochamber. Okay. And then this connected. Whenever biochamber is less than, let's say, 100. We have a lot more than that right now. That's fine. We'll have spoilage there. And then we'll have a requester chest. We don't use the Pentapod eggs. We don't use the nutrients. And we can do full stacks, I think. And then, if this doesn't do the thing, we just put this here. Boom. This is pretty effective to burn as well. Okay. How's the planting going here? It's going really well. It's gonna be a lot more spores though. What's evolution looking like here? 37%. I'm a little bit scared of that, if I'm gonna be honest. I have some ideas. If I would redo this completely, I would probably combine some of these belts. I feel like you could probably do Bioflux nutrients is used for at least a bunch of these things, right? Like here, Bioflux nutrients, Bioflux nutrients. You could combine that very effectively. I feel like. So I would probably do that. I have a lot of ideas for how to do this in a better way later. In a less sucky way. But at least we have solved the Pentapod egg blah blah thing. Can we get that thing? Go here. I don't care that you don't have a full stack or a full 200. So in terms of this, all we really need to do is get Bioflux. We need way more Bioflux as well. I don't know if are we able to empty this out? Yeah, I think we are. Okay. Sometimes the spoilage here does some weird shit. But it's fine, it's fine. How many do we have? We have 107 of that. We're not able to really rank those as much. Here, for example, I feel like extra productivity might be a decent choice. And I have a Pentapod egg. inside my inventory. I'm just gonna put that in here to burn, really. I could probably get a bunch of free power from this, right? You can dump that in there. Then you can go back to novice. So I need another delivery of nuclear fuel to go here. Anyway. So the thing is, we pretend that we want to make some science in here. We have Bioflux on this belt, right? So each of these will make 0.25. Or 0.75, so this is 3 per second, roughly. Which is this is a fair amount, like 3 per second. Is 180, so this would be a lot. This would be a lot. Okay. And this will eat half a Bioflux and half a Pentapod egg per machine. So this is going to eat 2 per second. Bio. Okay, we have a lot of bio. We have a lot of these eggs. So, like, that's not really an issue for me. So, pretending that we do... I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. I need way more of this. I genuinely think I need way more of this. Okay, this is also backing up heavily now. Okay. So hopefully I'll be able to process a lot more here now. Hopefully. Alright. So that's 3.8k nutrients. Also, kinda want my night vision and shit back. So this is gonna fill this belt up a little bit more. Which in turn I think is gonna at least lead to more bioflux. Right? So then we'll do Bioflux, nutrients, and then, like, down here, we're just gonna have this guy with spoilage, and that's gonna be fine. We're gonna move this guy here. So whenever we get excess eggs, we're now gonna send them in here. Like so. Okay, that looked spoiled, but it wasn't. What do we do with the spoilage from here? Oh, that doesn't matter too much, actually. Because I think we just do this. This is not burnable. Man, I'm using way too many of these heat thingies now. Actually, we just do here. Just do here. And then... this. This is what we do. Man, this is some genius level fucking 5-head stuff. Okay. So in theory, at least, we now have some agricultural science packs. And we now have a low power warning here. We're gonna satisfy that in a second. But this works pretty well. So whatever eggs that we are getting left over from this process, we can just send in here. And if there's something that doesn't get consumed, it's gonna get sent into the furnace. Okay, cool. So now we need to sort out some other stuff. One being this little rocket silo. The thing we're gonna send mostly is gonna be here, right? Probably want to be here to minimize travel time. Also definitely want a stack of prod modules. Let's get in here. Doot. Perfect. So, we have this. We need to make low density structures somehow. I think we just do a couple of these, maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna have to be good enough. I don't think we have enough steel. Don't know where the steel is going. Oh, the steel is probably going at least partly into this. Oh, yes. Can you empty that, please? Alright. Since we don't... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Can you, like, remove this? That's fine. So we'll have some low density structures. We'll have some blue circuits, right? And then the only thing that we really need is the rocket fuel, which is jelly bioflux. And that's made in a biochamber or what? Yeah. I don't think we'll need that much. So I'm gonna make something really stupid. I'm probably gonna regret this later. So this also needs water, okay. That's interesting. Passive provider chest, probably. And water. Let's put that here. We'll get some jelly, some bioflux, and some nutrients. And then, if you spoil, we'll be putting it on the Bioflux belt. That belt is pretty empty anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So this means we'll have a little bit of rocket fuel as well. And then we can do this. Are we done with this? Yeah, it looks like we're done with this. I'm gonna send that to Gleba. And once here... Don't know if this is gonna be enough nutrients, but it doesn't matter that much. Wait, yeah, I probably should be doing this. I don't want to take spoils into this belt if I can avoid it. That would be stupid. Okay. So I want to wait until we have the prod here. Because I'd really like to avoid doing anything unnecessary here. I don't... This feels pretty good so far. This feels pretty good so far. We have arrived. You can lower your stuff to the surface. We have 89,000 spoils in the system. That's rough. Oh, okay. Well, the prod modules are in. We can do 100, 100, and 100. This is obviously gonna be like really, really slow. Don't know. Right, I don't think we have an excess of this yet. Not enough, at least. 136. I mean, we're getting kind of close. We're definitely getting closer. Yeah, this is slow. But it doesn't really matter that much. Somehow we need to... I'm curious how we're gonna do it here. I'm assuming that it can spoil when it's in here as well. That would be annoying. How do I get this out then? How do I get that out? Do I have to manually get it out? I mean, yeah. Okay, so we're just spoiling a huge amount of science packs right here. But and even with the increased production here, I think there is literally no way that we can do all of this. Probably don't have this here. That's pretty stupid. Same with this. Oh, yeah, okay, I could have used that to plant like 5 of them before that. Okay, well, slightly more throughput there then. Slightly more throughput there then. Well, we have a bunch of these things at least. So sending myself and one thing full of science. I mean... I think we'll manually have to do that. At least for now, until I figure out a good way to do that. That's 5,000. Advanced asteroid processing is 2k. Well, we need this tree thing for the fish. We need captivity. I think captivity is probably the priority. I do. This. No silos accepting automatic thing. Let's take that away. Let's do tree thing. And then let's do captivity. Was a bit faster, yeah? I think we should probably be fine. This is gonna mark our first Gleba research done. If we manage to not spoil it. These boys are really tough. Okay, first rocket from Gleba sent. Okay. Novice. You are requesting 2k of agricultural science pack, which we will have right in here. So I need a way to deal with spoilage. Like the only reasonable way, if I have to pick it up here with an inserter, the only reasonable way is that we do double science packs in requester chests, and we have 6 of them instead of 12. Then we'll have a spoilage output that will empty, and then we'll send, either we'll have a spoilage burner on Novice, which is pretty reasonable. So I think sending it back out into space is gonna be a lot of rocket parts that I probably don't want to spend. It feels a little bit unreasonable to spend rocket parts to send spoilage back into space to deal with it on Gleba. It's not like we won't have enough spoilage here as it is. Okay, like this is, I don't know how much we can jelly nut. About 168 per minute. You can see here that it does increase over time. Okay, that was a big harvest as well. Okay. Science is now down. I don't think I'm requesting this. Cool. First and foremost, this needs to be trash unrequested. We can leave it for now, actually. Okay. So that's done. Perfect. First Gleba research done. Okay, so I feel like this base is at least semi-autonomous right now. I feel like a lot of this science stuff is gonna spoil. But, yeah, there's not much I can do about it right now, I feel like. Maybe we do a completely bot-based build later. But I kinda like the belts. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, so first Gleba research done. I think that's gonna be the end of this episode. Next time, we need to keep looking at the biter eggs, because eventually what I really want from this planet is the biolab. I don't know if the biter eggs have spoilage too. Yeah, okay, so they're also spoilable. What are they used in? Right, that's not super interesting. Oh, we can craft these. Okay. Promethium Science Pack. Needs biter eggs too. Also, Productivity Module 3 needs biter eggs. That's interesting. That is interesting. Oh, that's also gonna be kind of... Oh no. So we're gonna have to deal with this biter egg mechanic thing when we are fishing for higher quality prod modules. So either... Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. What's the... Okay, it's an hour and 15 minutes if we have it on legendary. Okay, it's not that bad. Fishing for legendary resources here is gonna be interesting. Anyway, I got distracted again. This is gonna be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and have a really nice day.